vlogs, it's Ashley Sandrine, and I know I am probably a little too late with this video, but I just received my stuff from Sephora a few days ago, and I've been really busy with a lot of personal stuff, so I haven't had the time and energy to film this video yet, but I just wanted to share with you my thoughts on the Fenty beauty products that I bought. If you guys want to see my thoughts and how I created this look, then please continue watching. So to start off, I am using the Soft Matte Long foundation, and it looks like this. This is the packaging. So let's first start with the packaging, and let me just say how much I love the packaging. It is so beautiful. Like, I feel like it's really simple, but at the same time it represents so much of who Rihanna is. It just shows how much thought she's put into it. So this is how it looks like when you open it. So it looks really classy. I just love how the frosted glass looks. It's kind of heavy, so the packaging doesn't look cheap at all, and it just says Fenty Beauty, and at the back it says Shake Well. This is how it looks like. It's a pump type. And I love how also the samples are really nice. I actually got 3 foundation samples from Sephora when I ordered, and they also look really nice. It's the same, it kind of looks the same as the original one when you buy it full size. It's also, I think, glass. It's also the pump type. So I've used the sample already. I am so happy because it actually matches my skin color. So since there's 40 shades, I was really scared because I didn't know if I was gonna get the right shade. But thankfully, Sephora had this thing online wherein you can match your shade. So what you do is you input the old foundations that you have, and you put the shade there, and then they're gonna try to match it with the one that they think would match your shade with Fenty. I got the shade number 150, and it surprisingly actually matches my skin tone, and I'm so happy because I didn't waste my money on it. This costs 1,950 pesos, which I think is worth it because I've tried the sample and I can say that I am really happy with the product already. So we're going to be starting. I'm going to be putting this on. So I'm just going to shake it first. And I'm putting it on my palette. I'm just going to put 2 pumps. Actually, probably 3. I'm going to put 3 pumps, and I'm going to be using my foundation brush to apply it. So what I do is I put it on one side first, and then I blend it out. I'm blending it out with my Morphe M439 brush. I love using this brush as a buffing brush for my foundation. It just leaves me with a really good finish. As you can see, I'm just buffing it into my skin. I'm not really like using swiping motions. It's really easy to blend, and it feels really lightweight on the skin, which I'm so happy because when you're in the Philippines, I know it gets really hot and it can feel like really humid because of our weather, but this one doesn't feel heavy at all. And with this, you can see how it makes my face look just really smooth. Like the half of my face with the foundation looks really good, and it looks really flawless. I don't know if it looks super light on camera, but in person it looks just really natural. So I'm just doing the same on the other side. I really wanted to get the foundation brush that she had, but I'm still going to be saving up for it. I just purchased the things that I thought I really needed now because the brush is also kind of pricey, so I think it's also around 1,900 something. So I'll probably buy that next time because I've heard really good reviews about it as well. Based on the other reviews, they say that it sets like after a while, so I think sometimes it oxidizes and it gets kind of dark a little bit after it sets. So if you guys are really acidic, then I think you can get like a shade lighter so that it actually matches your skin tone and it doesn't end up too dark on you. Because there were freebies from the Sephora website, I actually got 3 of these samples. So this one matched my skin tone and I'm already done with it. Like, I finished the whole bottle already. I used it for more than a week or so, I think. This is the same shade as the one I used. This is 150, and then I got another shade but it didn't match me, so I gave it to my cousin. And then there's this other one and it's in the shade 340 and it's really dark, so I thought, like, what could I do with it? I don't want to waste it, so I tried using it as a contour shade and it actually worked. I don't know if it's weird, but it worked on me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be pumping it on my palette as well. And I'm just gonna be using a small brush to apply it on my face. And I'm gonna be using it as a contour shade. So I'm just using the small brush. I think it's like a concealer brush or something. And I'm just using this to contour. So it kind of looks orange at first, but it gets really dark afterwards. I am using my Zoeva 102 Silk Finish brush. And I'm just gonna be buffing it into my skin as well. I think I put a little too much, but it's okay. I can fix it with the concealer later. Just doing the same on the other side. I'm also using it on my nose. So I'm just gonna put it really lightly. And I am going to be using this concealer buffer brush by Zoeva. It's number 142. I'm just using it to blend the contour shade. So I think with this foundation, a little goes a really long way. Like, you don't really have to put a lot of product. So after that, I am using my concealer, and it's the same concealer, and I'm using it in the shade number 1. So I'm just using this on my under eyes, and I'm also using this as a highlight. I'm using my beauty blender to blend everything out. I'm doing the same on the other side. And I also want to highlight my nose as well, so I'm putting a little bit here and also on my chin. And then I am setting that with my Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I'm just using another beauty blender, but this time it's dry. And I'm just using it to set my under eyes and the places I put concealer in. I'm just gonna let it sit for a few minutes. So after I've set it for a few minutes, I'm just using a huge powder brush and I'm brushing all the excess powder away. And then I am starting with the bronzing powder. So I am using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette, and I am using this shade right here. I think it's the dim light color, and I'm using this as my bronzer. On days wherein I just want like a light and subtle contour, I use this. So I'm just setting the contour that we put on. Also putting it on my jawline as well. And I am using this Luxe Soft Definer brush from Zoeva, number 227. And I am using this as my contour brush for my nose. So I'm using the same shade. I'm just setting the contour as well. And then I am just kind of blending it out so that it doesn't look too harsh. And then I am putting on some blush. So I am using the Becca Mineral blush in the shade Songbird. And it looks like this. And I am using the same powder brush from Morphe. I'm just putting it on the apples of my cheeks and I'm kind of blending it with the contour. So next, I am really excited for this because I haven't used it yet because I really wanted to wait until I filmed this video so I can show you guys what I think about it. So this is the Killawatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo, and this is how it looks like, and I got it in the shade called Mean Money and Hustler Baby, and it says on the box it's creamy, long-lasting, endless ways to glow. So it's like the same as the box of the foundation. It just says Fenty Beauty by RIHANNA and Killawatt on the bottom. When you open it, it looks like this. So it's really cute, and I don't know if the camera can pick up on it, but it has like this iridescent feel to it, like on the packaging. This is how it looks like. It's, I think, an octagon shape, and when you open it, so for Mean Money, I am swatching it right now. I think it's kind of like a more matte finish, and it's just kind of sheer. If you want like just a subtle glow, I think this would be perfect for every day. So I've been swatching it for quite a while now and I don't really see much to it. So oh my god, you can't even see it. I don't know what's wrong with it. Kind of sad. Why won't it show on camera? And it's not really that seen as well. It's not super pigmented here. I don't know if it's the way I'm swatching it or something. I will try to get my phone and see if it's more visible if I put light on it. Okay, so I feel like the other shade won't work on me too well, or I don't know if there's something wrong with the way I swatched it. It's not showing up on camera that much. But the other one called Hustler Baby, I am gonna be swiping on it right now. And this one I think is more visible. So I think this one's a really nice color. I wish she just put like a single of this shade. It's more of a gold shimmery color, and this one's actually visible and it looks really nice. So it's this one. There you go. I actually wanted to get the Trophy Wife highlighter because I've been hearing so much about it and everyone's been raving about it, but I think because my skin tone is kind of light, I think it would look really gold on me, and I don't think it's gonna be very wearable for me on a day-to-day basis. So I opted for this one because I've also heard good reviews about this, but I think I like the Hustler Baby shade more than Mean Money, which is I think more of like a matte shade. So I probably use this one more than this one. So okay, I am going to be using my Anastasia 823 brush to put on the highlight. I'm just using Mean Money. Oh sorry, I'm using Hustler Baby. And I will be highlighting the highest points of my face. So I am putting it on the highest point, so here. Okay, I'm really happy with this shade though. So I really like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a good highlight shade. I'm also putting it on the tip of my nose and on the bridge as well. And I'm putting it on my Cupid's bow too. And I am also using it on the inner corners of my eyes, just so that I look more awake. I really like the shade, but I'm kind of disappointed with the other one. I'm also putting it on my brow bone, just a little. And then for the last step, I am using the Gloss Bomb Universal Lip Luminizer, and this is how the box looks like. And there's only one color for this. It says Addictive Shine Nourishing Wear Universal Finishing Touch. So I've actually tried it once already, and I really like the way it smells and tastes. It kind of tastes like candy or something, and it smells really good as well. Oh, hold on, I'm going to be showing you the packaging. It is so beautiful. I love it. It's just really classy. I'm going to be putting it on my lips without anything underneath. I don't have lipstick on or anything, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. So this is how it looks like, and I think it kind of smells like watermelon. It kind of tastes like it too. I like it because even though there's no lipstick underneath, it has kind of like a nude shade to it already, and I think if I'm in a hurry and I don't have time to put on lipstick anymore, this one is perfect, and I can just put it in my bag, and it's really small and handy. So yeah, so this is the final look, you guys. Okay, so for my final thoughts for this whole thing, I am in love with the foundation. I think it's a really good product, and it's worth investing in. It's kind of more pricey compared to other, like, of course, drugstore products, but I think this one's really worth it, and I'm really happy with it. It's very lightweight, and I've already tried wearing this the whole day, and even by the end of the night, it still looks really good on me. I am also happy with the highlighter, but only with the other shade. I think the other one's not really my thing, but I am happy with the Hustler Baby shade, which is the more golden one. It looks very glowy on me, and it looks really poppin', you know, if like the lighting is good. But for the Mean Money one, I think if you're opting for a very just subtle glow and you're not one to put like a really blinding highlight, then I think that shade is good for you. So for the Fenty Beauty lip gloss, I am very happy with it. I think it just looks really nice even without lipstick on, and I know that I'll be using this on a day-to-day basis, especially when I'm in a hurry or if I just want like a really glowy look. I've seen reviews of other people, and I'm just so happy that it looks so good on other skin tones as well. Please don't forget to hit the like button and click subscribe if you guys want to see more of me, and also click the bell button so that you guys get notified whenever I post a new video, which is every Friday 7 p.m. I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you for watching, loves.